video, I'm going to be sharing with you 5 common reasons why you are bloated and step-by-step what to do to fix this and get rid of that bloating for good. You know that feeling? By the afternoon, your pants feel tight, you have that increase in abdominal pressure, and you actually look pregnant. Bloating refers to the feeling of fullness, tightness, and it could actually cause excess gas, that gurgling belly sound, abdominal cramping, burping, or even that swelling I mentioned. It's a common digestive issue that can be caused by so many factors, even the foods that we consume. Bloating is a normal part of digestion, but sometimes it can be quite uncomfortable when it doesn't have to be. It can also lead to other digestive issues like constipation, upset stomach, abdominal pain. These symptoms can make it really challenging to go about one's day-to-day routine and can really negatively impact your overall quality of life. If we want to get rid of bloating, we have to understand what is going on in the first place. I'm just going to dive right into 5 common reasons why you are bloated, and make sure to stay tuned to the end where I share with you step by step what to do to fix all of these issues of bloating, get rid of it for good, and I even created you a free de-bloat smoothie guide, so let's just dive right into it. The first reason why you might be struggling with bloating is going to be swallowed air. The way that you know that this is the issue is that you may have excess burping or gas going on. And this is not related to gut dysbiosis, which is an imbalance of our good and bad bacteria, but rather swallowing excess air due to certain behaviors and habits that I'm going to share with you now. The swallowed air needs to make its way all the way through the entire length of your intestines, which is 22 feet. It can be quite uncomfortable getting all of this air out of that system. Key factors that might contribute to swallowing more air include gulping your food or drinks, chewing gum, consuming carbonated beverages, using straws, and even eating hard candy. Addressing these behaviors can help reduce the amount of swallowed air and minimize burping, gas, and that uncomfortable bloat. The second reason why you might be struggling with bloating is constipation. And to me, this is one of the biggest reasons why a lot of people have bloating. When stool remains in your colon for extended periods of time, it allows for more bacteria to ferment the contents, leading to increased gas production and bloating. The longer the stool stays in your colon, the more gas buildup, causing abdominal discomfort, that feeling of fullness or bloating. There are a few causes that could be causing constipation, and this is something that I struggled with for years. The first reason would be thyroid issues. An underactive thyroid or hypothyroidism can slow down your digestive system and contribute to constipation. Thyroid hormones play a critical role in regulating your bowel function, and imbalances in these hormones can lead to constipation associated with bloating. The second reason that you may be struggling with constipation, and I had this too, it's called SIBO, or small intestinal bacteria overgrowth. I'm going to put a whole video here that I did on what exactly SIBO is. SIBO, an overgrowth of bacteria in the small intestine, is strongly linked to irritable bowel syndrome and contributes to bloating. When we have excess bacteria, it can ferment those undigested carbohydrates, leading to excessive gas production and bloating. A lot of the time too, an individual, if they have something like SIBO, a big cause is the fact that we have this slower gut motility or constipation going on. And one more reason for constipation is stress. That gut-brain connection is so huge. If we're going through our life in that chronic state of stress, we're eating in a state of stress, our body is going to, let's just say it, it is going to be tense, it is going to hold on, and you are not going to have a good bowel movement, I will tell you that. A lot of individuals go to fiber and adding that in when they have constipation, but for some individuals, that can actually make things worse. I work with clients all around the world that struggle with digestive issues, and what I do is a 4R protocol. And the first key thing is getting down to that root cause, getting our bowels moving. And once we get our bowels moving, then we start addressing things like our fiber and probiotics. There is a step system that I like to do, but getting the bowels moving is that first step. The third reason you might be bloating is actually due to our food choices. 3 key triggers I would say are dairy, gluten, and artificial sweeteners. Artificial sweeteners are not absorbed by our digestive system. They have no calories, but they do come in contact with our gut microbiome, and that could really cause excess gas and bloating. The thing is too, is a lot of individuals are now going towards those keto, gluten-free options, and we're consuming more of those snack options, which are loaded with things like erythritol, tons of xylitol, stevia, and those sugar alcohols too. This could really cause you to get that gas and bloating. When it comes to dairy, dairy actually contains a sugar called lactose, and 70% of the world is actually intolerant to it. If you're struggling with digestive issues, really looking at our foods that we're consuming and addressing what our food sensitivities or allergies might be so that we're able to kind of find that trigger, what is causing the digestive issues, heal the gut, and then add them back in as that gut lining heals. The fourth reason why you might be struggling with gas and bloating is gonna be our gut microbiome. And you need to hear this out because we have trillions of bacteria in our gut, and these play a huge role in processing and digesting our foods, especially those higher in fiber. So if you notice you're eating those broccoli, cauliflower, more of those fiber-rich foods, and you're getting excessive gas, this could be the culprit, and I want to break it down more for you. When we have an imbalance in our gut bacteria, known as gut dysbiosis, this can lead to an increase in the gas production in your digestive tract. Certain bacteria may overgrow and ferment on carbohydrates, producing excess hydrogen, carbon dioxide, and other gases that can cause bloating. Dysbiosis can also disrupt our normal gut motility, which is our bowel transit time, leading to constipation, and again, that gas buildup and uncomfortable bloating. Some causes of gut dysbiosis include antibiotic use, diet changes, alcohol, stress, anxiety, if we were a C-section, genetics, age. I did a whole video on this that I'm gonna link above for you, and I highly recommend you check it out. But here's the deal. When we think we have an imbalance of our bacteria in the gut, we typically think, let's just add in more fermented foods and probiotics. This is a big no-no, especially if we have things like SIBO. I did a whole video on who should take probiotics, when to take probiotics, and I'm gonna link that above for you too. A little short, simple is that with my clients, like I said, I do a 4R protocol. Number 1 is we remove the triggers in the diet, then we get down to the root cause. We focus on rebuilding the gut microbiome, and then we start adding in that bacteria at the end. There's a specific structure that we wanna do it, and not all probiotics are equal. When I had all of my digestive issues, my SIBO, the parasites, if I threw in those fermented foods and the probiotics in the beginning, I would get so much more gas, bloating, and digestive issues to where it was so uncomfortable and I couldn't deal with it. I want to take a pause from this video. Imagine this. Years of your life spent in discomfort. Every day you wake up wondering, is it gonna be a good day? Am I gonna have a good bowel movement? Am I gonna feel so uncomfortable in my clothes today or have a reaction? Spending thousands of dollars, hopping from one doctor to the next, chasing a diagnosis, but not getting any resolution. Digestive issues that just seem to have no end, a bloated stomach that feels like it's about to burst at the slightest touch, and endless frustration of not knowing what's wrong. This was a reality for my client, Emily. Before she joined my 90-day gut healing program, like many of you, Emily has been through it all. Every test, every diet, every medication, nothing worked. That is until she decided to join my team. In just 90 days, Emily went from being bloated, uncomfortable, and exhausted to having a flat tummy, experiencing regular daily bowel movements, no laxatives, and saying goodbye to histamine reactions that made her life a living nightmare. How did she do it? It wasn't just more tests or more medications. It was through understanding her body, her gut, and making changes that mattered the most. I know many of you watching this video are where Emily was. You're tired, you're frustrated, you spent hundreds, thousands of dollars with little to show for it. What if I told you it doesn't have to be that way? I struggled for years with all of my digestive issues, and I really believe it was a blessing because I am able to now take everything that took me years to overcome, get it into 90 days, and help my clients achieve fast results, taking them from confusion to clarity, from discomfort to comfort, and from pain to relief. This program isn't just a temporary fix, it's about understanding the root cause of your digestive issues and addressing them head on. So if you're ready to make a change, heal your gut, and overcome digestive issues once and for all, head to the description below, fill out my questionnaire. I will be in touch with you in the next 24 hours to set up a call to see if we're that perfect fit. Let's get you feeling your best self together. Another cause for you, and this one I would find 90% of people, this is a big trigger of bloating for them. And make sure to stay tuned to the end because I got that free smoothie ebook for you that is going to be game changer for getting rid of bloating, balancing your hormones, and getting you to feel your sexiest self without that tight-fitting jeans. It's eating in a state of stress or fight or flight response. We all grab our phones, we're working, we're rushing out the door. And what happens is this really disrupts our digestive system. When the body is under stress, it really pushes the blood flow away from your digestive system towards the muscles, preparing your body for that fight or flee response. It disrupts our normal digestive processes and is not prioritizing your digestion. It's really prioritizing the stress. This reduces our digestive enzyme production, slows down our gut motility, and can lead to incomplete digestion, gas buildup, resulting in bloating. Also, stress can really impact our gut bacteria, leading to an imbalance and causing overgrowth of some of those bad bacteria that I mentioned above. What I like to do is before a meal, I do a method called 4-6 breathing. And I did a whole video on this, I'm gonna link above for you, but it really gets your body into a state of rest and digest so you're able to have optimal digestion. I created a free smoothie ebook just for you with all my favorite smoothies to de-bloat your body, has plenty of protein to help you reach your body composition goals, and I'm gonna link it into the description below. I'm doing a challenge where every single month I'm picking the most engaged individual in the comments to win my Healthy Food Swaps ebook. So I want you to drop below what your biggest takeaway from this video was. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that like button, share it with a friend, and I want you to check out this video here. For years, I struggled with so many digestive issues, and I'm sharing with you step by step what I went through, all the testing, and how I overcame chronic digestive issues, food allergies, sensitivities, mast cell activation, and so much more.
The protocol, I literally have been feeling so much better. I haven't had any cramping. The bloating is all gone away. Literally, it's crazy. Like my stomach is like getting flat again. The results are almost immediate. And I was just blown away by that, honestly.